Ranuma, man, I am so hyped for this next episode. I mean, because we're gonna be talking about songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's that? Or songs with catchy lyrics, like. Uh,
Did you forget the lyrics or?
yeah, but I mean, you know it, right? Hey, what's up, everybody?
I'm Ranuma,
And I'm Iz.
and welcome to the Untitled Podcast. What's up, guys?
Welcome. How are you guys? Today we have an exciting episode for you guys. We'll be talking about catchy lyrics and
Yep.
why they're catchy and how come we think they're catchy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean,
should be interesting, right?
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, both of us are writers. We both write music, and we both understand what it takes to, you know, make a good song, right?
Yeah, and a lot of those songs that are successful, they're like the one-hit wonder kind of things,
Hmm.
and then they're like, okay, let me just take this and run with it. It's kind of hard,
Right.
to come up with this kind of songs anymore.
That's
You know,
true.
It's but
Like,
there's a lot out there.
mhm. And even in today's music, it's different. Like the lyrics or the way that melodies are taking the lyrics today is a lot different than before.
hmm
You know, like if you take like 50s songs, like I would say one of the catchy tunes is like "Put your head on my shoulder."
Oh yeah, those are
Like
like the
that
classics right
line,
there.
like it's old school. And then now
Classics.
you'll hear songs like what is that one by Nelly, the Country Grammar?
Oh man. All
Light
right,
it
I
up and
was
take a puff, pass it to me now. You can find me,
yeah.
you know.
You know what I was thinking about this podcast or this episode? I was like, what about that one song? It's getting hot in here,
So
so
hot.
hot. You know, like what about
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
You know?
That I mean, yeah, that's what's catchy. That's what's that's what's making people want to listen to songs. Like they're
Yeah.
just like, yo, I love how the flow is, right?
Right.
I
So
mean, it's just it's one of those cool concepts of songwriting and songs in general, and you know what people listen to.
mhm,
Um, there was an example of, I guess, catchy lyrics, but not so much for lyrics, but it's for memory.
right.
Um, I have a friend who's a musician out here, and he has his he has his voicemail to where he says, "Hey, I'm not here right now. Call me back. Here's my number," and then he'll rap his number in a melodic way. And it
What?
was so melodic that everybody who had his number knew it even after he changed it.
Yo, it's kind of like that one lawyer here, you know?
Oh yeah,
What?
Glenn Lerner is the way to go.
Yeah. Oh, wait,
See,
7715. Oh,
500.
man, we're not sponsoring that, by the way, but
We're
shout out
not,
to
but it's a
Glenn Lerner.
shameless plug, baby.
Yeah.
Sponsor us.
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah, no. Yeah, so like as you can tell, like those are catchy lyrics. You know what I mean? Like they're in jingles, like commercial jingles. You know, like
Yeah.
what,
State Farm,
Stanley
right?
Steamer. Oh, State Farm. Like wait,
Like
I
a
thought it was
good neighbor,
Allstate.
State Farm is there.
Oh, it is State Farm. Yeah. Oh, Allstate is the talking, the voice, the low voice.
Are you in good hands?
Are you in good hands? But I was in Stanley Steamer in Anchorage when I used to live there. The Stanley Steamer commercial was like, "Stanley Steamer, tough on dirt, gentle on carpet," and I was like, "Oh, that's so cool, so smooth, so
What?
simple." Yeah, it's also in Texas too, from what I hear.
Oh wow.
When I used to work there, yeah. I forgot. Oh yeah, Stanley Steamer carpet cleaner. That's the
Yeah,
one here in
that's the one
Vegas.
I'm used to hearing.
Yeah,
They
dude.
even had that in Sacramento, I believe.
Oh,
So
did they? Oh, okay.
yeah, I grew up with that. It's like Stanley Steamer, carpet
When
cleaner.
I
I was
when
like,
I used to
okay.
work with them, I used to sing it behind the door when like the customer was like, "Oh, we're almost there." Like, you know, just hang on. I'm like, "Stanley Steamer, tough under, gentle on car." I only did it like maybe 2 or 3 times that same day. Then like
Yeah.
my crew chief's like, nah.
It's like
You're
what?
done.
What if you go to the doorbell or like you go to the door, you knock, person on the other side of the door is like, "Who is it?" And he starts singing the jingle, like, "Okay, you're in."
Right. Oh man,
It's like a requirement for you to like access the client's house. You got to say
right.
the jingle.
Hmm. I mean, like that's just how it is, with catchy lyrics that people will always remember it, especially
Mhm.
the short and sweet ones. But in songs, it's a little different because
Yeah,
some people like the verses. I am a big fan of hooks,
yeah.
like the choruses. I mean, how about you? Like, what is your favorite parts of songs that makes you remember parts?
Mostly it's the hooks and the choruses also.
Yeah.
Mainly the chorus because that's the one that gets that's the repetitive part of the song. So you
Hmm.
kind of want to make that as the attention grabber, which is why some songs have the chorus in the very beginning.
Hmm.
Like Craig David, walking away. He just automatically just goes out
I'm walking
saying,
away.
yeah, he
Yeah.
starts saying like, oh, okay, what is he saying? What is he saying?
Hmm.
So
Is
there's
that his
those.
original? That's his original, right?
I believe so. I
Because I think
mean,
someone
I've
else
never
sang that
heard.
song, but I don't
Did
know
he?
who.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's his song that someone else covered or he covered someone else's song. But I do know that "Walking Away" was one of my favorite jams on that album. I forgot what album was that. The first? That wasn't the first album. That wasn't the
Um,
7 Days album, right? I don't
no,
think
no, it is. It is.
it's a
It's
seven
the
day
one
album.
with "Fill Me In." It's the "Born to Do It" album that was released in
Oh,
2000. Um,
why were you creeping down late last night? Okay.
so yeah, I don't know who. I mean, it says that it was written by David and Mark Hill.
Okay.
Released November 28, 2000. So it looks like he's legit the original.
Cool. Well, I mean, Craig David has great songs like "Fill Me In," like even Holly Amano. We perform 7 days.
Yeah.
Monday, took her for a drink on Tuesday.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
and I remember some cats from like all over the world when they would see us play at like downtown Fremont. They'd be like, "Yo, I haven't heard that song," and then some with the accent, "I haven't heard that song since the '90s or the early 2000s." And I'm like, "Yeah, man, it's a long
We're bringing it
time,
back.
bro."
We're bringing it,
You
we're
know?
bringing it back.
He's like, "Do you happen to know the other song by him, Craig David?" I'm like,
Like
"Yeah,
which
like Fill
one?
Me In, like like Cause I've heard it," and I'll bring up Walking Away. I'm
Yeah.
walking away, dude. Brilliant writer. That's actually who I would say that you kind of reminded me in your writing, how he writes,
Mhm.
like how his verses are structured, and the choruses end up fitting really well within it.
Yeah.
Um,
He's actually one of the few artists that inspired me to write too. Because if you listen to some of his verses, they're like really, especially with "Fill Me In," it's like really like da 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 and stuff like that. So
yeah,
it's kind of hard to kind of you don't want to duplicate it, but it's kind of hard
yeah.
to
You don't want to, yeah.
kind of mimic that.
Hmm.
And then so you're trying to do it, but then it doesn't even sound as good or like half as good as Craig David's because
Right.
he's got that rapping, singing voice.
Yep. Yep. But you also have Neo too, right? Is Neo one of your?
Yeah, so Neo, Jonte Austin, even Pharrell when he has some of
Pharrell's
his
sick.
other
Yeah.
songs.
Hmm.
So yeah, there's a lot that I can mention, but mainly Craig David is the top three, I believe.
Hmm.
Only because the way he delivers,
Hmm.
and his style of writing.
I remember the
So
6 songs you wrote after Neo's "So Sick" album. Was
mhm.
it the "So Sick" album, or was
Yeah,
it
the
the
So
"Gentleman"
Sick
album?
album. Um,
Yeah. After that album, you wrote like 6 songs, like back to back, all while doing tangibles in our biology homework. And I was just
you
like,
mean you mean tangibles in psychology?
was it psychology? See,
Yeah,
I
dude.
don't
That's like,
remember. That's why I got a C. Wait, no.
wow,
Did he get a
dude,
C? I got a C. I don't know
you
how I
got
got
to
a C.
be, you got to be.
I did I get a B? Oh,
No, I'm
dude.
just kidding. We both got C's. Remember, we showed it
Oh,
to each
yeah,
other.
and
Like,
you did
why do we get
all the
that?
work. All the catchy lyrics that he used to put on top of the board. Tangibles.
Other tangibles. I don't think I did any of them. I don't know if you did,
I
but
thought you did. I did like
nah.
maybe like 50% of them. But no, that's that's not the case.
They're
But
time consuming, guys. Super time
um
consuming. But
so yeah, you wrote like 6 songs. Turn the Page was one of them, and then this I forgot the titles of the other 4 or 5. I think
you're
one
gonna
of
have
them
to.
was about a party
Oh,
because I asked you to write me one, and
get
then
ready.
Get Ready. Yep. And then
Yeah,
there was
I
another
also had
one.
my cousin from England collaborate with us on that one too.
Yeah, we should bring that back.
Oh,
I
and then
think I
I
have it in my
also
email, my old email.
oh yeah, and then I also wrote him a song that was actually used in the CW over in England called
Oh,
"In Her Eyes." So they actually played a little part of that song in that
oh,
little brief moment of the series. I forgot what show it was, but he showed the video to me. I'm like, oh dang, so that's cool. It's somewhere in the world, you know.
that's tight. Yeah, man.
um,
I forgot the other ones though. And but yeah, Turn the Page and then Get Ready. Yeah, I forgot. Oh, dude, the lyrics.
of which one?
I should have popped it up, but like it's really hard to navigate through old emails.
Yeah.
Um, but in Get Ready, there was a part talking about booty popping.
What? No,
Yeah,
I don't even
yeah.
say stuff
Ladies,
like that in my lyrics,
ladies,
guys. Come on,
Ranuma
come on.
is a dog.
What are you talking about,
um,
Willis?
and for me, like, I really don't have much inspirations from like any artists, but I do have from a lot of my friends here. Like Ranuma, you're one of my inspirations on writing.
Aw,
My boy
I feel
Ryan in my band, he helped me like structure a song. My friend Heather or Ms. Ire, she used to be in Hale Amano. Her lyrics are just amazing. Um,
Hey, did she write that one song, "Love Me for Me"? Did she help you guys with that song?
she helped me with the harmonies and how to structure it, but
Yeah.
she basically she recorded it. So I
Hmm.
would say she did a big part of structuring the song for me. I wrote the chorus and the verses, and then Ryan wrote the rap, and we all did it in his backyard.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and
See?
actually, if "Love Me For Me," that is pretty catchy in the very
Yeah.
beginning, because like you said, like a lot of songs start with the chorus in the front.
Right.
"Love Me For Me" starts in the beginning,
Hmm.
you know, "Love Me," and then that really stuck. And I want to say 2009 or 2008, we decided to put in our show that we're gonna have the crowd sing it back to us, and
Yeah.
that was awesome.
Yeah. Everybody had those like little hand signals, like
Hmm.
it's like I
Hmm.
want you to
Hmm.
love me for me.
Right. And a lot of
Everybody's
my
like, what? What is he
a
doing?
lot a lot of my inspiration of love songs came from in the beginning came from my friends' relationships, like Keone's past relationships, my boy
Oh, geez.
Josh past relationships. I mean, in the beginning of the relationships, they were all like, just in that love or honeymoon
The
phase. You
honeymoon
know what I'm
phase.
saying?
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm so in love," and I was like, "Oh, that's cute. Let me read it. I read about it." And like,
It's like, hold
"Hold
on, hold
me
on,
in
hold
your
on.
arms, tell me how." And then, like, literally, I want to say like 6 months later, they're no longer together. I was just like, "Well, I have this. I'm gonna stick to this, and this, and yeah, it stuck." And and the lyrics, some people really liked it, and they um covered it on YouTube,
Hmm.
covered it for like school projects or school events. I forgot what it was. I think it was an event at school. I don't know if it was for school or for an event that was just being held at a school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, Hold Me in Your Arms is one of those, and then there was also a competition out in Oahu from my previous ukulele player in my previous band. He had a band out in Oahu, and he covered "Hold Me in Your Arms," and it was dope.
Oh, what?
So I was just saying, oh, they have
Nice.
someone else singing it. They have a full band playing it. It was tight, and so yeah, like they liked it because of the lyrics. At least that's what they told me. So at least the catchy, it's being catchy, like, or my lyrics are catchy for some. Um, and even for like what do you call one of the songs I sang, I Want. Now that song is just full of uh just a ton of lyrics just smacked into one, but it's
Hmm.
like, like da 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 da. So like it kind of like it's like a build up. So like people
Yeah.
can remember how the melody goes if they don't know the lyrics because there's so many of it. Because at least that's my band would be like, yo, is there's too much lyrics in it? I was just, yeah, but I wrote it that way, so we're gonna leave it. That was one of my selfish moments. But I mean, yeah, like that's basically how my writing revolved around it trying to be as catchy as possible.
Hmm. I mean,
Um,
I think that one of your I think, in my opinion, "Love Me For Me" is, I think, the most catchiest song that you guys have.
mm,
Um, one of them. There's also Recession,
oh yeah.
that you guys, and that one's
Reliving,
like a
reliving.
huge build up in the very beginning. But
Mm-hmm.
as soon as it gets going, like the chorus,
Mm-hmm.
it just sticks with you. And I think it's
Yeah,
because
yeah,
the way it was written. I think Ryan wrote that one, right? Was it?
yeah, yeah. Ryan wrote that one. Yeah.
So when he wrote that, he actually spilled in something other than love. And when
Mm-hmm.
you listen to a song and pay attention to it, you start, humming it. You start, mouthing some of the words, and eventually um, saying the same lyrics over and over, and then actually, being able to sing the
Mm-hmm.
whole thing. So
Mm-hmm.
that's one of them. Plus the "Love Me For Me," and then there is another one that you guys cover, or I don't know if it's your original, but it's "One Foot in Sand."
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a cover. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's the way. I mean, I think the way you guys do it sometimes it's like original when
Mm.
you guys sing that one. So
Right, right,
you
right.
guys do a good job on that one.
Thank you. Yeah. No. That song. It was funny learning that song because I didn't hear it. I like as soon as it came out. Like I was just like, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna memorize all that. It's in Hawaiian. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
And at least the hook is, and for some reason, I listened to it a ton of times, and I just know how it goes. So in the beginning, I would just kind of mouth the vowels,
hmm,
and then since like I know how to read it, or at least I know how to sound it out very
yeah.
well, so like, I could, I was able to like pass with it, and then later on, I'm like, oh, so these are the lyrics. Okay, okay. All right, so you got the kahako there, which is one of the, I guess, the punctuations in the Hawaiian language. And I was like, okay, there's an okina here, which is an apostrophe,
Hmm.
and like I was just like, oh, okay. And so when I read it and then I sang it, then I just kind of just sang it in that very catchy melody, like da 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 da. And so I know I make aloha nui. I was like, oh, this is tight,
Yeah.
you know. And that's why even like see I listen I listen to K-pop, right? I have no idea what they're
Yeah,
saying. It's all in Korean, and then
yeah,
it's broken up in English. However, if you can remember how the melody goes and you can read the Hangul or the romanization of Hangul, um, you could pretty much sing the song
yeah.
as well as you can. However, there was a competition I saw on YouTube back in like 2011. There was this K-pop group named Sistar. They came out with a song called Ma Boy. I guess it would mean my boy, but it was Ma Boy.
Hmm.
And they did like a competition to see who can do a good cover on it. And I was following DC Fan for Life on YouTube, and he covered it. I think he's from the Midwest, but he covered the song. He doesn't, he's not Korean. He doesn't speak Korean, or maybe he does now. But um, and he sang the song, and he added that kind of American flair with the riffs and all that stuff. And I was like, yo, this sounds awesome. It's because of him that I even know the song. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And so he sang that song, sounding. I was like, "Yo, dude, this sounds great." And then the girls, they had to go through all the videos.
hmm,
They were talking about how they loved how he, what he did to the song. They loved it. However, the lyrics that he was singing, he was expressing them in the wrong way. You know,
ah,
so I'm
that's
just like,
interesting.
and I'm just like, oh. But whenever I hear the song, I only sing it like his parts because it's just more powerful that way. But like I said, like the lyrics are very important in Korea and in Sistar, the group. And I thought that was very important. I'm just like, well, what if someone from um, a different country, covers something that we write in America, and they make it like, I'm crying for you, and this with a big smile with their eyes smiling, I'm crying so hard, but they have no
Yeah.
idea what it means. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm stretching here, but you know, like as long as they know the melody, as long as you can
Yeah.
copy the melody, the lyric will always come through. And I think that is a wonderful thing in writing songs. I mean,
Oh yeah, definitely. Because as long as you got those lyrics in there, um, you can make a remix of almost every song.
mhm.
As long as you keep that melody in there, like you can have an opera song switched over to like a reggae song into like maybe like a soft pop or even a
Mhm.
K-pop, if you will. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
and speaking of K-pop, man, I'm hearing this BTS every single day from my daughter Sophie. So, there are some songs that they sing that are not in English, and I'm over here like. Na, 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 na. And it's funny that we're even talking about it. Like Dynamite is one of them, and then there's this one song that I keep
Da,
waking
da,
up to,
da, da, da.
and I start singing it, and it's funny
That's right.
because she wakes up around the same time as I do when I go to work,
Right, right, right.
and oh man, it's I forgot what it's called. I Because I want to remember the title before I even start singing it, but it'll come to me. It'll come to me as long when this as podcast keeps going, it's gonna like just hit me in the head. Watch.
I think my favorite BTS song would be "Dope." I think that song came out in 2015.
Have they
I'm
been
not
around for
sure.
that long?
They've been around for a long time. Yeah, yeah.
And are
They
they now just like booming up right now, or
they started blowing up back in 2017. I want to say,
yeah?
and they just been
Uh,
just on this high rise. Yeah, man.
well,
But I mean, I'm into Twice.
I know.
For all you R&I podcast viewers and listeners, you already know your boy is Twice
I
Junghyun. I
couldn't
mean
say
Twice
I
Junghyun.
yeah, saw that coming.
Yeah, but yeah, no, like so aside from us, or is there anything
Oh,
else
I
that you
got
got?
it. It's
You
it's
got okay.
Boy in Love.
Boy in Love. Oh,
Yeah. Is it?
Du-du-du.
It's that. Is BTS the
Yeah,
one who did that song?
yeah, that's them.
Oh my
I think
gosh.
they debuted that song back in 2018, 19, 18,
Oh
19.
man.
Yeah, BTS, they got it, man. They on fire right
Obviously,
now.
I'm outdated, so.
Hey, man. Well, I mean, the kids got you. They got you updated.
Yeah.
Welcome to the world of
It's
K-pop.
like, welcome to 2021, guys.
Yeah, and it's K-pop also has a great writing, as well. I mean, even though I may not understand it, um, a lot of people know certain parts of it. Like in Twice, there's a song called "Cheer Up,"
Hmm.
and they're like it's like cheer up baby, and then there's a Korean part that I don't really know, and then like the cheer up baby, like everybody says it really loud, they shout it, and it's great. and
Yeah.
um and what's cool about every song that all these K-pop bands do or groups do is that before they even start, they everybody kind of sings their song or sings their names in a chant, and everybody learns how to do it, and it becomes ultimately like the beginning of their songs. Like they'll be like,
What?
yeah, like if we had a song that we wrote right now for the podcast, people would be like, Ranuma is, like that's how they would do it. And then and I'm
Wow.
like, that is clean, you know what I mean? That is dope. And so they make their names catchy. Are you like,
It's
dude?
that's their attention grabber, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like, I cannot wait to learn Twice's one. I have yet to go to a concert. They were here one year, but I couldn't make it. I was so salty. But there will be a next time. There will be a next time. All right, we can talk about our favorite uh lyrics here. Um, you wanna kick it off?
Yeah. So there there's a lot of obviously there's a lot of songs that have catchy lyrics in, and I think everybody knows this one, but it's "Call Me Maybe" by Carly Rae Jepsen. Where the heck
Those are pretty catchy.
what
So much
happened to
so.
her? Anyways, that's what I'd like to
I
know.
think she's still doing music. Yeah,
Is she
she
really?
just came out with a song. Like I want to say like last year or the end of last year.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But
She sang. Oh, dude. There's a popular song. I know it. But go on.
yeah, Call Me Maybe. I think a lot of people know that song, or not the
Everybody
whole
should.
song, but I think it's just the chorus. It's like, hey, I just met you. This is crazy.
Right. Right.
Here's
Here's
my
my
number.
number.
So
Call
call
me
me maybe.
maybe.
You're like, okay.
It's like I remember you.
Yeah, it's like, and then it's funny because that's like only the first half of the lyrics of the
Yeah.
chorus, and then
Mm-hmm.
everybody like starts humming the second part, like, but I mean, that's what I do because I don't know like the second part of that chorus, but the first part, I think I want to say, um, I'm thinking like 75 or 85% people know that part right there of the song.
Yeah, no, she just came out with a song called "Me and the Boys in the Band." Came out August 18th, 2020.
What? Oh, I was gonna say this
Yeah,
year, or
and then yeah,
I
last
bet it's
year
not catchy as "Call Me Maybe," which
probably
is why it's
not,
probably not in
but
the
we haven't
radio.
listened
But
to it yet. We haven't listened to it yet. There's also another one. It's not Christmas till somebody cries.
What?
Too much. That was in 2019. Let's be friends in 2020. Yeah, man, she is. She's still rocking. Um,
Wait, that one song that you mentioned is called "Let's Be Friends." Like so she
yeah,
got
let's.
tired of calling me maybe, or calling her maybe.
No, she called, but she's like, let's
She's
be
like, let's just be
friends.
friends in the end,
Let's be nakama, tomodachis. You know what I'm saying? Friends. Chingu. Wait, no, is it Chingu? Yeah, Chingu.
Oh, jeez.
Um.
What do you got?
All right, so I don't have a big list, but I have a strong list. Okay,
It's all right.
so
We can go.
we'll
We'll
start
hand it
with
off. It's all
Baby
good.
Bash, Sugar Sugar,
Oh my
the
gosh.
chorus. You got me lifted, shifted, higher than the ceiling, and ooh, it's the ultimate feeling. You got me
Nah.
lifted, feeling so gifted. Sugar, how you get so fly. That is so dope. I remember listening to it on the radio. Just that it just played that one line. Shifted, lifted, higher than the ceiling. I was like, yo, that is cool. I was like, what's that? Turn that up, turn that up. And so, and then I want to say that week at school, I was like, yo, have you guys heard that song? It goes like, you got me shifted, lifted, higher than the ceiling. Ooh, it's the ultimate feeling. And they're like, yeah, dude, that song is so good. I was like, yeah, it's by Baby Bash.
Yeah, Baby Bash with
I was like, is that like a baby party? Is that a party of babies?
Frankie J on that track too.
Oh yeah, Frankie J. Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
one that's doing the hook.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like for me, what got me the song was the cadence, of course, and the melody matching, like I said earlier, and it's just like dude, I'll never forget this part because it smacked me in the head like out of nowhere, and I was just like, yo, I love this song, and
Yeah.
boom, um, and also that was it was really cool, a really cool concept to use a singer with a rapper
Mhm.
because it wasn't all too common for me to listen to that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
Really?
yeah, like what was another song with
So
like
with
the
a
Tupac ones, like the
yeah.
um, I didn't really know the singers that would sing with Tupac. Then you know what I mean?
Wasn't there a song with Boyz II Men and Tupac? Or no? Am I?
Yeah, Hey Love, Hey
Yeah.
Love. Wait, no,
No? Or is
that's
that
Boyz
with
II Men.
LL?
That's LL Cool J.
That's LL Cool J. Never mind.
Yeah, but like LL Cool J, like I didn't know he was actually like a sick rapper. Like I didn't know it was like he was like that. I thought he was more like a one of those suave rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like the one that's like at least Baby Bash. I never heard of it, so he's just rapper. I thought instantly like more on the harder side, more on the rough rapping side. Or at least the
Yeah.
lyrically, like kind of like Eminem. Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, he
but I
doesn't.
think I really like the use of a singer like Frankie J because I knew Frankie J. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I was just like, oh yeah, okay. But I guess it's just because I knew both of them. Maybe that's the reason.
Right.
I like the use of another singer. It was a very nice transition between the two as well. Um, yeah, so that was one of my favorites.
I think the only song from from Tupac that I liked that had singing with it was Thug's Mansion. I don't
Yeah.
know if you've heard that one, but it
Wait,
was with
Thug's Mansion. That's not the one with Snoop Dogg, right?
no, the one with Snoop Dogg. It was I think it was All About You.
All
Um,
About You or All
there's
Out?
that one, and then there's two of America's Most Wanted with Snoop Dogg.
I think it was that one.
But yeah, a lot of rappers don't um or a lot of rappers that I listen to don't really have a lot of songs that have like a singer on it. Like what you meant, like how you mentioned Eminem,
Mm,
Dr. Dre, you know, or even Tupac. Like he doesn't have a
right.
lot.
And of course they do, but
Yeah,
they didn't before. It was more like I remember when Eminem had Fido.
yeah,
Please don't know, I wonder why.
yeah. I was like,
Na,
well, that
na,
was actually a good
na.
one.
Yeah, man.
um, what about this next one here? It's from Outkast, from the Speaker Box and the Love Below Alvin in 2003, called "Hey Ya."
Love
As soon as
below.
as soon as you hear that 1, 2, 3, and then
My
everybody,
baby don't know.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then I think that's
There's a
the
bunch. There's a bunch of catchy lyrics in that song.
yeah, right. I mean,
You know?
there's only like two words in the chorus that's being repeating the whole time,
Yeah.
like hey
Hey,
ya. And it's like
I
the whole
mean,
chorus. I'm like, wow, we can.
there's also a breakdown
Oh yeah,
that
yeah,
shake it like a Polaroid picture.
yeah.
And then there's also the part is like, hey, what's cooler than being cool? What?
Like
Ice
ice
cold.
cold.
You know?
That's
And
a
I'm
whole
like,
bunch.
there's tons like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. They
So
play
there's a lot.
music. Oh man, uh, is that like? Am I mixing Hey Ya with the Caroline? Is that in that
Oh,
song?
that
Caroline
one's Roses or something like that.
Roses. Yeah, yeah.
Roses.
Okay.
I
Really
don't.
smell
I'm
like
trying to
yeah.
remember if they say roses really smell like you,
Poo.
or oh, that's
I think
kidding.
I think it's
I didn't.
poo.
I don't want to say
Yeah.
that, but
I say poo. Oh, poo. Ooh, ooh.
they really smell like
Yeah.
you.
I even like the whole theme of that album. So or the two
Yeah,
albums.
they
What?
man. I remember when I was going into. I was riding the bus going to high school. When that
Mm,
song was out,
mm-hmm.
and I couldn't figure out which CD to put in, whether I wanted to listen to Andre. Was it 2000 or 3000 or Big Boy?
Big boy.
So
Way,
yeah,
boo.
I was like, which one do I want to listen to? Because we back in the day we had CDs, guys. We had CDs. We didn't have
We had
like
CDs. We had
the smartphones, and
CD
we had
folders and
CDs.
binders.
We had to put the anti-skip button when you're walking.
That barely worked though. It
Yeah,
barely
it did
worked.
it. It did it.
You
Because
ever
I
have to
always had that
stiffen your
on.
left leg, or I don't know where you put yours. I always put it in my left pocket. I always stiffened my leg, when it was skipping, so it looked like I had a limp. I'm like, yep. I love this
No, I
song.
had it on my right pocket, so I can have control over the skip buttons. It's
Oh,
like, oh, I
nice.
like
Mine
that
was on the
song.
left.
Let me put it
That's
back.
tight.
Okay, all right, let's stop it. We're showing our age now. Uh, here's another song. What
Mm.
about "Happy" by Pharrell Williams? That was I think that came out in 2013.
Was it
Um,
2013?
I think it was 2013.
Dude,
Yeah, it says
that's
2013 right here.
yeah,
Um,
dude. I don't know what happened, but the media was playing that song everywhere.
did it become too much?
Everywhere. Oh, bro, there was a 24-hour music video of just that song.
What?
And there's just a bunch of people all over the world dancing to it, which isn't bad. It's not bad, but
Yeah,
it's
that's a
literally the
long
song on
video.
a 24-hour loop.
Oh my
Cause
gosh!
I'm happy, clap along if you feel that's what you
Wow,
want to do.
that's actually So those lyrics, I actually like that. Like those ones where it's just super uplifting. You can play it in almost everywhere.
Right.
Um, and it's not one of those really bad, negative, catchy lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something that you can just sing at work.
Oh, yeah.
For real, at work. Get it? I'm just kidding. But yeah, there's there's a lot of good lyrics in there. Obviously, it's happy lyrics.
Happy lyrics. There's also um the clap or the dancing. Like a lot of people like clap along, yeah,
Yeah.
and like 1, 2, clap.
Yeah.
I was like, how does that song just make you want to just clap that part? Like, you just clap your stomach, your hip,
Or
your
just,
knee.
or if you're just like,
You're
tapping on
like
the
a
table, like
whippersnapper.
tap.
Yeah, yeah. Or like, yeah, that happy is definitely one of those songs that you're just like,
Yeah.
I have to dance to.
Oh yeah.
Lyrics aside, it's a great song.
It's a good song. I
I
like
just
it.
wish that everybody didn't just freaking overplay it. You know what I'm saying?
I know. Another this one just came into my head, but another song that it was Pharrell and Daft Punk. Oh man, shout out to Daft Punk. They were kicking it for a while
Man,
until they got
yeah,
disbanded. But
it's
it's called Get
unfortunate.
Lucky. Have you heard of that one?
Yeah.
Get Lucky.
Up all night to get some. We're up all night to have fun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night to get lucky.
Yeah, I was like,
Um,
um,
Daft Punk also has some great lyrics.
oh yeah,
They're a DJ duo, right? That right
yeah,
music, right?
yeah. And with that little robotic,
Awesome.
kind of
Yeah, yeah.
like,
Okay, so one of my other ones is from Justin Timberlake featuring Pharrell. Pharrell, I'm pretty sure he's the one who helped produce this song. And it's the breakdown part where Justin
hmm
is telling the guys and the girls to sing, like, it feels like something sitting up. Can I leave with you? And the ladies will go, I don't know what I'm thinking about. Maybe leave it with you. You know what I mean? And I thought it was maybe leaving with you, but it's really leaving with you. Whatever.
See, back
Lyrics that I
back
made.
we couldn't really look up lyrics back like right on the fly on our phone. We would have to like
Yeah.
go back.
Or
Wait, what did he say?
Google would instantly have it.
Yeah, or ask Jeeves. Oh my gosh, ask Jeeves.
Jeez. Yahoo. I used to use Yahoo a lot for my lyrics.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I like the song because it was crowd participation. I love it when the crowd gets into it because then they're in the same energy
hmm
wavelength as just like
Oh
it
yeah,
feels like something's heating up, and I like the battle of the sexes kind of the deal. You know what I mean? And but essentially it's just two people linking up,
yeah,
and it caught my eye, and like no matter how many years pass, I don't even need to listen to it. I know that part by heart, well, at
yeah.
least my part. Maybe leaving with you. Oh,
So that was a good one. And then what about? I think, man, I swear this song gets played um in every wedding. Single Ladies by Beyonce.
that's the
Doesn't it though?
single, not single dudes, but like taken dudes, like must like the ones that aren't married,
Yeah.
like it's kind of like a it sucks for them because some of them like they haven't made the decision because they haven't gotten a ring, they don't know if it's
Yeah.
what they want to do, but then that song comes out, it's like, what you gonna do then?
I know.
I
It's
guess
like
someone
what?
break up with you with somebody that wants this. It's like, dang, all that pressure. But hey, man.
Oh my gosh. And again, the chorus, it's just four words throughout the whole chorus. All the single ladies, all the single ladies. And
Yep.
that's it.
Up in the club, y'all know. I forget the
Yeah.
word.
That
Um,
one's a very like upbeat song too. So that one's from her 2008 album called I Am Sasha Fierce.
oh,
You
yeah,
know,
she had that weird
Beyonce.
video out.
Yeah.
I'm Sasha. I was like, I bet you this is a promo video.
Yeah.
Um,
This is it right here, guys. This is it.
I don't know what's going on, but like I've been yawning in the past couple of podcasts.
I
I
know. I'm
apologize
super
for everybody.
boring, guys.
For everybody who's listening, I apologize. I just woke up. I didn't. I woke up like 6 hours
Man,
ago, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Nah.
I've been awake since like 8.
I think for me, my last song that I like is by James Taylor. He's an older musician from a different time. The song "I Will Not Lie for You." Um, the lyrics go, to come here as my friend and have you come on like my lover, like to bring things to an end between me, myself, and my brother. And at least that's a little bit how the song goes. I can't do it without the music, but
Mm-hmm.
I'll read it one more time. To come here as your friend and have you come on like my lover, like to bring things to an end between myself and my brother. So basically,
Ooh.
between two friends. So there's a
Mm.
girl. There's a girl that his friend James' friend likes, but
Yeah.
she likes James, and she knows that the other guy likes her, but she wants James to lie to his friend, and he's like, I'm not gonna do that. And so I love between myself and my brother, because like I take friendship pretty serious. You know what I'm saying? Bros before hoes kind of thing. And yeah, no, like
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a really cool, and it stuck with me. But what's funny is I didn't hear James Taylor's version of it. It was actually a singer out of Hawaii, and
Yeah.
then because he didn't have that like publicly, you know, out for anybody else to hear, I went to James Taylor, and his version was for me was a lot better, and it felt like it was more like he actually went through it, because I mean I'm assuming he wrote it because it happened, but like I said, I'm just assuming, so I don't really know. But I really like that part between myself and my brother, and that, because that's a whole like that's a the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, James Taylor, yeah, best friends don't hurt each other. That's
Unless you're
why.
Buzz Lightyear and
Super
Woody.
catchy, deep meaning, never forget.
Unless you're Buzz Lightyear and Woody fighting over Bo Beep or whatever her name is. You know. There's another song, Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen, released in 1979.
I
That
just I just watched that movie, or just
really?
that part, just when they're recording it.
Oh, okay. I mean, I haven't seen it, but this song is like super long. It's like a long song, but it because there's a lot of good instrumentals that comes around with it, and I actually got the kids to sing it, and then they actually know the whole lyrics. Actually, it's kind of it's funny because they're like,
Mm.
no, I want to do the mama part. No, I want to do the mama. They go, mama. Just kill the man. Like, why would you sing that part?
Look at him
Like,
against his
because they
head.
got a lot of they got a lot of time in that song.
A lot of people remember it too. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Or they go, I see a little silhouette of a cloud.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche, can you do
You
the
do the
fandango?
fandango.
See, like we
Everybody knows
remember it.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole song is a catchy lyric. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for real, you know.
Yeah, for real.
Um,
Happy. Happy guys.
Queen, yeah, Queen, brilliant man, brilliant song, Bohemian Rhapsody for
Hmm.
sure, 100% agree.
Yeah. And then my last one, um, and I put this last because I'm in the healthcare field, and there's this one song when you're doing compressions. They literally tell you just remember the song of Bee
Like in
Gees.
Office,
What? Which one?
like in The Office.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
But they go, just staying alive, Listen, have that song playing in the back of your mind as you're, pumping on this guy's chest or this person's chest. They're like, staying alive, staying alive. Like, oh my gosh, how convenient, you're over here performing CPR to the song "Staying Alive."
And isn't it like at 100 BPM,
Yeah, yeah,
100 beats per minute?
yeah,
Ah,
and
ah, 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 staying alive. I was just like,
so
how do you know that you're on beat? You know?
yeah, because it's like it's close to like 120 for the chest compression. So it's kind of like I think the song is at 100, like you said, or 100, 104, or whatever.
Mm,
But
for sure.
when you, but then, and like what you said, like how do you know how fast? Maybe you're going too fast.
Right, right, right. I think that's
But
just like a rule of thumb kind of thing.
yeah, but then you also got to remember, like they're not going to be singing that fast, like say that. It's like, no, it's not that fast. So kind of slow it down a bit, you know.
Right. What was in The Office? They used that song, but he sang the wrong song. At first, I was afraid.
Oh yeah,
Was that the one?
yeah. It was one of those first aid fail,
Oh,
the CPR episode.
Yeah. Oh, dude, so
First
funny.
I was afraid. I was like,
So funny.
yo, they're totally offbeat there.
Nah, but yeah, no. There you have it, guys. Like, this is how catchy lyrics get how we perceive them, how we you know how we take our songs, like how we like what we like in music. Like for me, sometimes it's the lyrics, like within the catchy melody, and sometimes it's just the melody itself, like in Sugar Sugar. Like, yeah. So, I mean, we all have different views on music and lyrics. So,
Yeah.
tell us in the comments below what's your favorite song,
Down below.
or what, or like, if there's, what part of the song do you like the most and why? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I know some people want us to explain and don't know how to explain it. So, go ahead and write novels. It's cool. We'll read it.
Paragraphs, MLA format preferred. Huge nerd.
Oh,
huge nerd.
Well, all right, man. Take us home.
All right, let's take it home. So that wraps up this episode. Huge thank you to White Wong Media. And don't forget to like us on Facebook.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Like, comment down below, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. All the links are down below. Thanks again for tuning in.
See you next time, guys.